Hey YouTubers, this is Mario coming at you with another fantastic build and the final update to the 86 Chevy El-Camino. And here's the box. And it was a good build. It reminded me of an AMT kit, and as we get into it I'll explain why. But there it is. Of course, that's not my rendition of it, but that's just the box. And here's my rendition of it. That is the final outcome of it. Let me pull up. Alright, there we go. Let me back out a little. There you have it. There's the underside, so that everybody can see that. It's just a stock underside. The stock chassis. What I did was run the exhaust pipes out the side to the side pipes. It's the front end. Now that's not, I'm not sure what hood. I'm working on the other hood. I just I just got a hood from Lexus yesterday, and it wasn't, it's the right hood but not for this model. So I did some modifications to it, and now I have it in primer. I'll show it to you in a minute. But it's the L88 hood scoop, and it looks really nice. I just got to get it in color. But I really like this hood on here now. I mean, I think it looks very sharp. It's the stock hood for it, of course. Show the interior. If you guys want to know about the interior and some of the mods that I did to the body, just go to part 3. My wife loves it. She says, wow, you know. But that's my wife. Good woman. This reminded me of an AMT with the window and dash fit. What I had to do was trim back on the underside of the body where the glass sits flush with the frame. I had to trim that down and then trim back the dash itself to get the interior cockpit up further in the body, and it worked out alright. The stance is dead on. I think it is. I think it looks pretty good, and it looks pretty menacing. And I'll show you guys the engine, but let me show you the hood first. Here's the hood. Let me take it off of here. Here's your hood. It's an L88 hood. Again, I had to do some modifications to it in order to get it to fit, and I'll show you how it looks with it on there. That's how it looks with it on there. I got a little gap in it right here, but I found out that this fender is bowed out a little, right, right in this area, along with the post, the front windshield post. That's bowed out in here. I noticed that, when I was building it, of course, but I noticed the fenders also once I got this hood on there, because if I put the stock hood on there, it's the same way, but the gap is not as wide. Again, I had to do some modification because this hood wasn't designed for this car. So I'm not sure if I still want to use it or not because of that reason. But we'll see. I'll paint it, clear coat it, put it on there, and see how it looks. The problem I'm having with it is, number one, is that gap. Now I can fill that gap, is not a problem. But then we have this part. The front of the hood sticks up higher than the body here, than that header. Just a little, tiny bit, not much. Not a big deal. I mean, I'm gonna have the hood off anyway. It's not like it's gonna stay on the car. But again, those are my little pet peeves. Now here's your engine, the engine bay. I used a big block, 396. Wired it all up, plumbed it, as you can see, all using steel braided hose. Carburetors, you know, fuel lines on there. I don't know how well you can see that, if I'm blurring or not, I can't tell. Right there in the little corner there, that little red thing is the dipstick. Battery cables are in, it's alternators wired, the ignition's wired in, brake lines, master cylinders all done. So there you have it, YouTubers. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I gotta get my glasses on, because to me it looks a little blurry. Maybe I'll back it out a little more. Come on in some. Hopefully I'm gonna have a new camera by the end of the month. That's the plan. So that way, come June, me and my wife is going on vacation. Not sure where we're going. I'm thinking Florida, maybe the Bahamas. Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely see about that. Only reason is riding season now, and I want to get a new motorcycle. So I don't know if I get a new used one. I'm a big touring person. I like to. I had nothing but tours, Honda STs and Kawasaki's, and I'm looking at the new FJR from Yamaha. But I don't ride like that anymore. My wife had a back operation, and I'm afraid with her riding and sitting in one position for long, you know, we take a trip down to Virginia or hit up to the mountains in North Carolina, then that's a long ride to be sitting in one position for her with the back like it is. It's still mending. She's fine now. She's great. She's back at work, but I just don't want to put her through that. So I might just get something smaller. I don't like cruisers are nice, but I'm not a cruiser guy. So I'm looking at a 2011, and it's brand new. What is it? NT 700? Yeah, I think it's the NT 700 V. That I can probably get pretty reasonable. Just to do commuting back and forth to work when I do go back to work in I believe October, September or October, and just make short trips if I want to go to Philadelphia. My kids are there, my kids are there, and you know, day trips and things like that on it. So those are my thoughts. We'll see what happens. I'm getting anxious though. I want to start riding. So we'll see what happens. Not a Harley guy. Harleys are nice. They're just not my cup of tea. That's why I like tour, you know, sport tours. Because I can go around a curve at 70 miles an hour and drop that bike over without it hitting the pegs. And I have done it. And that's the nice thing about it, like coming on an on-ramp, 70 miles an hour, and drop that by leading that bike over. You know, in those cruisers, you're definitely going to hit the pegs, because the lean angle at about 70 miles an hour, you're pretty low. So we'll see what happens. Just some thoughts. So my next build is going to be the Revell. I'll pull the box out now. Hope everybody enjoyed this build. Any questions, feel free to leave them. Anything I can help you with, to those that are building this kit. Excuse me for the shakiness here. Let me get this kit out of here. Alright, this is my next build. Let me back up. Street Burner Series, Revell 70 Plymouth. And it's just stock. It has the top, you know, it's been so long. Vinyl top, I'm sorry. Has the vinyl top on it. But you guys that have been following me, or ladies also that have been following me, you know it's not going to look like this when I get done with it. I already matched up the chassis. What's going in here is the chassis from the Super B, not from the Super B, from the Super B, not the Super Bird, from the Super B, the Pro Stock Super B. So this is what's going in here with the Hemi engine. What I'm going to do is order a blower for it. I'm not going to put a tunnel ram on this one. I'm going to put a blower. A blower is going to be sticking out that hood, hopefully. So I gotta look around for a blower now. But yep, I'll keep everyone posted from time to time, you know, with the videos. And hopefully this will be a great build too. What I don't like, it has I think the count on it, parts count is 65 pieces. So that's not many. So it ain't gonna take me too long to do. It's got pretty decent decals, and there's no really, really limited to none, very little to none flashing on it. So again, I'll have this thing primered up probably sometime today, and probably in paint tomorrow. So we'll see. But you know, I'm really digging my SS. This thing looks really nice. I'm very happy with it. Again, it's you know, a lot of modifications that I did because it's not the chassis that I'm using that came with the kit. I'm using the 65 or the 66 Chevelle 396 chassis. I also had to use, I couldn't use the stock radiator or its support, so I had to use the one out of the 65. Also, I used the reservoir bottles from the 65, I believe. One is power steering, and one is power steering, and then radiator fluid, and the washer reservoirs over there. I did use the front part that goes for the hood lock latch, all that's there. And use photo etch wire looms, and use the stock distributor, and just made plug-ins, you know, plug boots. And there you have it. I mean, it was a pretty decent build, and paint was just a simple paint job. I enjoyed it. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. To all my subscribers and well-wishers and those that visit my page, I thank you guys. I appreciate your comments, all of you. And I'm hoping everybody's liking the eye candy and enjoying it. Again, that's with the stock hood. You see the gap right there? It's not as bad as the other hood. And again, the hood's going to be off of it. You know, I just got it on there for now. I don't know how well can everybody see the underside of that, but I'll flip it now anyway. And again, like I said, it's all stock. All together, ready to go. Again, YouTube's Mario out. Have a blessed day and blessed week. And until next time, peace.